Sure. It's that time. This is hazeqjonez. Your DVD and Blu-ray ball around a budget. And this is HQ Videos for you. And yes, this is another Dollar Tree dollar DVD and Blu-ray video. It's almost like Christmas coming every 6 weeks. Just getting Blu-rays for $1. As I'm editing this video, I usually do it in 2 parts. I do the part where I'm actually out in the stores, out in the streets with my iPhone. And the second part I usually set I film with my camcorder. It's just easier to edit that way. I'm doing the edits for the iPhone part, and I realized, shit, this is like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. I haven't got to the part where I'm actually going over the Blu-rays. So I didn't plan on it being this long, but I'll explain why it's this long in just a minute. Done. Well, let me first start out the video with a very wholeheartedly shout out and thank you to I wish I knew her name. She's at the Valrico Dollar Tree. This one you're seeing right here. A Latina lady, very nice to me. I was actually there the Monday before this sale, just picking up little odds and ends. I'm like, when you guys get movies in? She's like, oh, Poppy, they're coming in on Friday. And she talks to the lady, when they putting them out? She says, oh, all the Dollar Trees are putting them out next Friday. So I'm like, cool. I got the inside track. I get to the store. I walk up on the display. I just see books. I don't see any movies. I'm like, oh, shit. So I asked one of the people working there, another young lady. She's like, oh, yeah, they're in the back. I'll get them. Very nice. Brought all the movies. What you see here is what she brought back. So she opened them up for me. Got a chance to look at all of them. Very cool. The next store that I went to was a Bloomingdale store. And this isn't a shout out. This is more of a fuck you. This is a fuck you because I go there and I ask the ladies on the Friday, you have your movies out? And they play this dumb, I don't know, I don't know. And I know they're fucking lying. One of the guys subscribes to me, I forget his name, I apologize. I think he's in Tampa. He told me, last time you went there, they didn't put the movies out. So I shot this on a Friday. Saturday morning, I get back, go to the Bloomingdale store. They have them all out. So this is a big shout out to the Valrico store and a big fuck you to the Bloomingdale store. So that's that. Now, back to the original issue. Why is this video so damn long? Let me kind of frame what's going on right now. The obvious is there's a huge pandemic. I have an 11-year-old son. I have a wife. They happen to be human beings, unbeknownst to myself. Human beings have to actually get out the house and interact with other people. Personally, I don't have that problem. I'm an only child. I'm used to being by myself. I actually like myself. I don't get on my fucking nerves, so I'm cool with me. I'm cool hanging out by myself. I know what I like to eat. I know what I like to watch. So me hanging out by myself for long periods of time doesn't bother me. Other people, they have to get out, especially if you have an 11-year-old kid. 11-year-old kid who, unless it's video games, doesn't necessarily like to focus on things he doesn't want to, he's not interested in. So once a week for the past 3 or 4 weeks, I just be going out for a drive, 2 or 3, 4 hours. No in particular. Two of the trips I actually have on film because I actually went to some places and picked up some videos. It was just, I just went west. And because I don't have GPS on my phone, because that costs more money because I'm a baller on a budget. And I work from home. Most of my time's at home. My wife has internet on her phone, so I usually go out with her and use her internet. So I don't go out too far or don't make too many wild turns because I'll get lost as a motherfucker, and I'll be honest. So we're just going west, making real simple left turns, right turns, and unbeknownst to me, he really enjoys just sitting back in the car relaxing. Okay, this is what I got on my first drop, Dollar Tree. So early in the morning, let's get it in. How are we doing back there?
Good.
All right. First drop, many more to go.
Okay.
Now back to the trip. We left the house about 8:45. Probably got back 4:45. The whole time, we might have said 4 or 5 words to each other. It was like, "You all right? Yeah. Want something to eat? Chicken fries and barbecue sauce with applesauce." And I went into the stores, got my movies, stayed in there in the air-conditioned car. As I'm going home, it was like, "You have a good time?" He's like, "Dad, I watched all 3 Karate Kids. I watched some Ghost Hunters I recorded on YouTube." He had a good time. And in our own dysfunctional way, we spent like 9 hours just hanging out, chilling, me listening to music, him watching his movies, just having a good time. So the reason why I put everything in it, just let you know how many stops we had, how many Dollar Trees we had, and just we had basically a good time. So the moral of this is, don't let anybody tell you what a good time is. You determine what that is. So enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you on the other end, and you'll see what I picked up. Looks like pretty much the same old, same old. I'm not seeing anything really new here. On to the next store. They don't have these I guess you're sharing these with book presentation, but they're kind of stacked on top of each other. But a little selection here. I'm seeing a lot of the same titles here: High Voltage, DOE, Frenzy, Mod Squad. I used to love this show. I used to love, like, I can never grow my afro like that though. Mod Squad. That needs to come out on Blu-ray. Like, this shit is disturbing as hell. I don't know why. That's just disturbing. He did. That's disturbing too. Sugar Ray and Layla Ali. Again, seeing a lot of Iggy Azalea stuff. Astro, Final 7 Days. I'm not seeing a lot of the titles I've seen on other YouTube videos. I guess it really differs. I can't have a movie called Black Way with all white people on the cover. That a bitch. Oh Lord. I feel like going to hell. Exorcist, decent movie. Ace Ventura's Wild. I have that on Blu-ray. Viking Blood. Catfish. I'm so glad I got married before that became a thing. Catfishing people. I think that's just hilarious. Super Con. Freddy. That was just a rip-off of Echo to Earth, which was a rip-off of E.T. Man Never Dies. Really. Experiment. A lot of the same titles here. Not a lot of Blu-rays, but some stuff here. Sam Elliott. Toby Keith. You trust someone with two first names. Toby Keith. This sounds sinister to me. That sounds like some mass murder type of name. Toby Keith. Oh, I used to love Bonanza. Bonanza, Lauren Green. I don't know why. Probably because my mother loved Bonanza and those westerns. Benson. I used to love the show Benson. Robert Dion. Back on the road again. Okay, I'm not even keeping track of which Dollar Tree this is. This is the next Dollar Tree. Let's see what's happening in here. Looks like they have the sign out, so that's a good sign. And yes, they have Blu-rays here. Okay, let's see what's cracking here. Okay, nice selection. Richard Dreyfuss. Sutherland. Other High Voltage. Cops. I'm surprised they aren't sold out of RoboCops. Now I've seen those in every video for the past year. RoboCop. Xbox. If I was a real dick, I'd just buy that Xbox for $1, that Xbox game, and sell it back. But I'm not gonna be a dick like that. Though, but that's a hell of a buy. $1 for an Xbox game. Scooby-Doo. RoboDog. That just was atrocious. That looks horrible. Django. My mom might like this. My mom is really big into westerns. That'd be Behemoth. The Scorpion King 1002. For the night. Antonio Banderas. His name keep popping up. Ultraman, a really good movie. Fernando Valenzuela. Picture of poor health with a fantastic fastball. Parker's anchor. Ronaldo. Mike and Lola. Interesting. I already had that on a double Blu-ray set. Medler. Got a Karen movie. There's some decent titles. It's just either I have it or I don't want it. Yuri. I have that on Blu-ray. Warning Shot. Heard that was a decent movie. High Voltage again. That Wild Things Foursome. Getting freakier every decade. Your Wild Things just orgy or something? Damn. Bruce Lee, the legend. Remote viewing. That's cool. Geisha Death. Rafa. Never heard of it. Freddy, a lot of those, and a lot of Freddys. I love this music. Makes me feel like a black James Bond going to like a casino, like Idris Elba, except without the money, good looks, fame, Dollar Tree, Jones, hazeqjonez. I'll have my movies stacked, not packed, please. I'm not sure if they just didn't put out their new movies or they just, I don't know, put them out. Probably not going back to the store. It looks like some of the new titles like Cyclist, but more than likely probably just lazy didn't put the movies out. Throughout this video, keep a lookout for those blue, French, Passa, whatever movies. People aren't buying that shit. That shit is like demonic. It's just scary as fuck. Every time you see that, you know, it's like 2 or 3 of those things. Something's wrong with those videos. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, on to the next Dollar Tree. How is it that some stores have 6 boxes of new movies and other stores have like one little teeny little box? How does that happen? You have to do like favors or something to get more boxes? I'm really curious about that. I'm seeing good titles, but titles already picked up or old titles back here. More of the same. Eldorado. Off to the next door. Now this next store was so whack, I didn't bother to slow down the video because they didn't take their videos out. Do your job. And if you notice, one of those little blue weird ass movies is still there. Now if you notice by the iron bar steals reinforced steel bars. I'm in the hood, so. And unfortunately, they didn't put their movies out either. I was rather disappointed. But if you notice, that voodoo movie, that French voodoo movie, that's there too. I'm trying not to touch it, even with my gloves on. Something wrong with that movie for real. On to the next door. It's usually a bad sign when I gotta go looking for them. I mean, you probably didn't take them out. They got them somewhere in a little electronic section. And let's see. Yeah, about what I thought. Way more of the same old, same old. Yeah. Your job. Somehow get behind this and yes way rolls. I don't know what that means. Yes way rolls. Now it's interesting. We're about to roll up on one of the oldest Dollar Trees I've ever seen. I've never seen a Dollar Tree with a red sign. This must have been the Dollar Tree that Moses went to when he walked down from Mount Sinai. He got like a red Fago and a Dollar Tree movie of 10 Commandments. I've never seen a Dollar Tree this old. Speaking of old, no, the selection's new. They just don't have a big selection. It's weird. Let's see. Yeah. Adult with moving target. Yeah. Homes and country. Yeah. Colin and Brad, never heard of. Lando. These are different movies. It's nothing that I want. Back to you, back at you too. this is a little kid in me. I'm not interested in it, but it looks cool. It's like 3 movies. Is like the little kid in me is like, oh, it's a lot of movies. But the adult in me, you'll never watch this shit. And I try not to touch it. That passe French movie is behind there. That is some creepy shit. Dollar Tree sign up, so that's a good sign. Ragamuffin, what is that about? Is that a Jamaican term? Ain't that a bitch? Marco. Hold on. Brian Dennehy. Did he pass away recently? Brian Dennehy? Dirk Gently. I actually said something else gently. I had to go back and edit that out. It just slipped out. Dirk Gently. Not a whole lot here. Necessary Evil. I mean, that fool Cotton dude, like to slap the shit out of him for saying that. Necessary Evil. I Melt With You. Smile Back. Speed Dating, I actually got that a while ago. Justice, Breakpoint, Perfect Gift. All the same titles. See, there's that passe whatever movie again. Something evil about that movie. People aren't picking that up. Sushi Girl, that's a good movie. Wilfred, I got that. Don't ask me where I got that. I got it though. Killing Hasselhoff, I got that too. Don't ask me why. Harold and Kumar, excellent movie. On to the next door. Okay, this is store number, I don't know, 9, 15, 4, I've lost track. Not a lot in here. Ready, Music Box, Bilal. Wasn't that an R&B singer they used to cry all the time? Bilal. I have that already. Family Possession, a decent movie. Look away. Don't look at me. Filming season. Actually, decent movie. Travolta and De Niro. Kind of different roles for both of them. Not a bad movie. This is one of those situations I wish I didn't have these movies because it's such a good deal. Like 4 Blu-rays for $1. Well, unfortunately, I have all these movies. I wish I didn't so I can buy it again. That's stupid, but. Okay, I'm about to snitch on myself. I did something that really wasn't kind of cool though, but there's a particular movie that I already got before, but I didn't have the slipcover. So, as I'm perusing through the movies as you see here, right, Taboo. I already have Taboo, but I don't have that slipcover. So I set the slipcover off, put on another Blu-ray, and I took it off. I took it home. Yeah, I know, that was kind of a bitch move. I'll take a cool point away from myself. But I'm still keeping the slipcover. Let's make that quite clear. And this looks like more of the same. I wonder if that demon movie is in here anywhere. Nope. What else we have here? Dolph Lundgren. viewing Train Your Puppy, Pledges. I love Karen on Karen crime, Pledges. What else? Rupture, Zombies, more of the same over here. Billy Bob Thornton. He doesn't get the respect he deserves. First of all, his name is Billy Bob. He looked like the frog he went to court, and after he had plastic surgery, and he was still able to get with Halle Berry and Angelina Jolie in the same lifetime. Give Billy Bob Thornton his motherfucking respect. Stand up and give him respect. Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Put that back. And this is my last Dollar Tree stop. Okay, we are back at the Black Cave, and you see what I have from today's journey. So let me get out these clothes, get out these bags, get the movies out, and we'll get into this in just a second. Okay, I have everything laid out. Put the bags away. Let me get the plastic off of these. Let me scan these in, and we'll go over these one by one. Hold on. Okay, I have all 70 titles scanned into my CLZ Movies app. That's C as in Charlie, L as in Love, Z as in Zebra, CLZ Movies app. And we're about to get into these one by one in just a minute. I'm going to start out with what actually got my mother. These aren't mine. She's a big Western fan. She likes The Rifleman. Interesting thing, I was watching Soylent Green probably a couple weekends ago. Didn't realize that Chuck Connors is 6'5". I saw him next to Charleston Heston. He was towering over Charleston Heston. I know Charleston Heston is about 6 foot, 6'1". Just little useless knowledge here, but she likes The Rifleman, so I got her Season 2, Volume 2, Episodes 59 through 76. Also got her the 8 movie Western pack. I'll get a close-up on some of the titles. Buffalo Bill, Some Dollars for Django, Santana Killed Them All. So she likes this kind of stuff. So did my grandfather. They both were Western fans, so hopefully she will enjoy this. 8 Western pack. And the Rifleman. And lastly, classic TV collection, 31 episodes of Bonanza. I know she likes Bonanza. So hopefully when she's bored and there's nothing to watch on TV, she'll get a kick out of this. Okay, these are just my mother's. Alright, let's get into what I got for me. As I look through these, as similar to the past Dollar Tree sales, seems like there's a trend, and the trend this time seems like it's Echo Bridge. I'm seeing very heavy Echo Bridge, and the ones I picked up last time I think it was Magnolia. I think the time before that it was E1. So I'm very curious to see what it's going to be next time. But we're going to start out with a distributor I've never even heard of before. What is that? Raven Banner? Never heard of this. But this is a horror picture. I Lived. And it has, what is this? It's a movie, an app? How you think? Interesting. Okay. And the movie, and this is a blind buy. I don't know anything about this. I might watch these on one of my Sunday marathons. The Mind's Eye, the best scanner sequel we never got. Interesting, because I am a fan of scanners. I actually have the whole collection. I think the first 2 or 3 on Blu-ray, and the last 2 on DVD. But this looks interesting, especially if they're going to tout the Scanners fame. The Mind's Eye, from directors of Almost Human. I think that's a TV show that was on the Sci-Fi Channel, I believe. I'm not positive. This one wasn't scanned for some reason. I have Night of the Living Dead, but I have a VHS copy, and The Devil Bat. I'm sure I probably have this in some collection one, but Bela Lugosi. Never seen that. I'm not sure if I've even seen a Bela Lugosi movie. And it's just the regular. I hate these discs. I hate those discs, no flavor at all. Double feature Night of the Living Dead and The Devil Bat with Bela Lugosi. I've passed on this several times, and I think I was just kind of in a hurry to get what was in the Dollar Tree and move on. Only reservation I have with getting this is Casper Van Dien. He's known for being in B-C-rated movies, but this is a horror movie, so it might be halfway decent. I'll give him a shot. Shiver. It's an RJL release. Next we have John Cusack and Thomas Jane. I don't know who Thomas Jane is, but I like John Cusack. I've liked him since he was semi-part of the Brat Pack, I guess. Drive Hard. I'm assuming this is like a car chase or car stealing type of movie. Maybe Gone in 60 Seconds, that type of movie, or maybe a Fast and Furious, very bad knockoff, something like that. Drive Hard. The Boat. This just looked interesting. Abandoned Adrift Alone. One of those suspense thrillers. Didn't recognize anybody on here. And this is another release I've never heard of. Latina Pictures. So this in Spanish. Es en español. See, English. It's in English. Okay. So, The Boat. Next we have Venus and Serena. I love documentaries. Big fan of Venus and Serena. Not a big tennis fan, but if I do watch tennis, I probably will watch Venus and Serena. And this is a Magnolia release. Venus and Serena, a film by Macon Baird and Michelle Major. Next we have my man Denzel Washington and
very different type of role in him. Usually he's the alpha male, the cool guy. This looks like he's playing a little bit of a nerd. I've seen previews of this. I believe this is based on a true story from the director of Nightcrawler, another movie I have that I haven't seen with Jake Gyllenhaal. Roman J. Israel Esquire. My wife has seen this. It's pretty decent. Again, just Denzel in a different type of role. And it came with the digital copy. Let's see if this works. Luna. I believe this is a fantasy horror. It's a BBC release. I have quite a few BBC purchases from Dollar Tree. I haven't got a chance to watch any of them. If anybody had a chance to watch any BBCs, and just tell me how they are, if they're any good or not. Luna. Animation? No? Must have animation in it. Huh. Luna. Next we have Basketball 316. Looks like some of a religious movie. Basically got it for Brian Hooks. He's the only person there that I recognize. And it looks interesting. Maybe a Sunday afternoon watch. Basketball 316. Next we have Jason Sudeikis, Jessica Biel, Paul Reiser, and Mary Steenburgen in The Book of Love. And I know there was an older movie called The Book of Love. For some reason I thought this is something totally different. And this is a Sony release. The Book of Love. I'm guessing this is some kind of romantic comedy if Jason Sudeikis is in there. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a drama. We'll have to see. The Book of Love. Another BBC picture. I don't know if this is a television series. I'm guessing, since it says 2-disc set, but it doesn't say season 1. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. Looks like fantasy type of stuff, which I kind of get into at times. So, episodes 1 through 4, yeah. Episodes 5 through 7. So I'm guessing this is a television series that probably only lasted one season, since I don't see a season associated with it. Doctor Strange and Mr. Norrell. Next we have Timekeepers. And I'm guessing this is a time travel type of movie. An off the rail thrill ride. A temporal chess game with nudity, voyeurism, and violence. Goody. Roger Ebert. Magnolia. So it sounds interesting. Disc. It's a magnet release. Time Crimes. Zombies. I think I've seen this on the Pluto channel on the Fire Stick. I think that's Tony Todd from Candyman. You can never go wrong with a good zombie picture, especially if Candyman's in there. The Candyman. It's a Broad Green release, so I believe Broad Green is out of business, so that will probably make this a out of print copy. Cameron Romero presents Zombies. I wonder if it's in relation to D. Romero from Night of the Living Dead, possibly. The Color of Kubrick. I love John Malkovich. I can only imagine what this is like. Basically got it because of John Malkovich. Color Me Kubrick. And I'm a Stanley Kubrick fan. I'm assuming this is dealing with Stanley Kubrick. I don't know. But just the back of it, it looks interesting. Color Me Kubrick with John Malkovich. I've seen this for years and just never picked it up. I wasn't paying more than $1 for it though, but it looks interesting. Billy Bob Thornton and Eva Longoria, the Baytown Outlaws. That's la Loi de Baytown. Was that Portuguese? That's hard. I don't know. It ain't a party until the guns come out. Yeah, that sounds like some redneck shit. Okay, Baytown Outlaws. Interesting. And get blind by having seen this. Next I have Pledges. It looks like either a Mean Girls or a slasher type flick. I'm not exactly sure. It's an Echo Bridge release. Pledges. Next I have He's Out of Here. He's Out There. Excuse me. He's Out There. This is like a slasher suspense thriller. It's a vertical release. He's Out There. And there's no one in there that I've heard of. Another blind buy. Next I have Gabe, a Restless production film. And this is like Gravitas Ventures, one of those Amazon Prime releases that's pretty prevalent on the Prime channel. Gabe. Next we have a multi-title release, Empty Rooms, with 4 bonus movies. Don't Look Down, 19 Doors, Dark Spirits, and Evidence of a Haunting. Haven't heard of any of these. Let's see, Wes Craven's done Don't Look Down. Looks like that's all on one disc. Empty Rooms. Next we have Epicenter, a 7-movie Echo Bridge joint. Everybody's probably seen Slipstream. Slipstream seems to be on like almost every multi-disc Echo Bridge has, with Bill Paxton and Mark Hamill. Probably the only one I've seen on here. And it's on 2 discs. Epicenter. Next we have another Robert. I know I have this one. I'm not sure if I have this one or not. It's a double feature. Didn't know it was based on true events, or maybe I forgot that. I haven't watched this yet. I'm trying to get all of them before I watch them. I'm not sure how many Roberts there actually are. And this is on 1 disc. Here's the distributor. That 4A. Robert and the Curse of Robert. Next we have Charismata. And don't know anyone in here. Sarah Beck Mather, Jamie Satterwhite. Base for Demons. A horror picture. Probably low budget. Dark Spirits, Legacy of Evil. And it's a 2 disc. Not bad artwork. Next we have Crescent. 2 movie features, Hindsight and Memory. Hindsight, Memory, and Crescent. 3 movies. We have Dark House, Conquer Your Fear. And this comes with Grave Secrets, The Legacy of Hilltop Drive, and Empty Rooms. One of these has to be good. Out of all these, one of these has to be good. Empty Rooms, Secret Graves, and Dark House. So for $1, I'll take the plunge of this. And these are like suspense thrillers. Road, Fast Cars, First Revenge. All Things to All Men, and Heist. Who's in this? Because there's several movie names with the title Heist. You know, De Niro's in one of them. So I probably haven't heard of this one. Road and Heist. And don't recognize anyone in there. Interesting. It's an Echo Bridge release. All these are Echo Bridge. Geisha Death. Maria Ozawa. That name sounds familiar. Blackjack with Dolph Lundgren. Ring of Fire 3. I don't have the first Ring of Fire. I've seen those. Blackjack and Entity. Is there another one here? Oh. Oh. Blackjack and Ring of Fire Entity. Next up we have The Hitman Never Dies. And this actually comes with a nice slipcover. And the two movies Busted, Play Dead. And these are spy movies, I guess. Hitman Never Dies, Busted, Play Dead. So like funny spy movies, I guess. Not sure. Next we have more of a sci-fi flow, remote viewing. With the slip cover. And this one has Chronicles of Paranormal Psi Factor, hosted by Dan Aykroyd. That's interesting. The Veil with Boris Karloff and Phantom from Space. Interesting. And that's remote viewing. And this is Psi Factor, Y2K, The Kiss, All Hallows Eve, Little People, The Veil, Genesis, Vision of Crime, and Phantom from Space. Interesting. Remote viewing. Next we have The Killing House. Another slip cover. And this is The Headhunter and Curtains. Another horror flick. A lot of horror movies. This go around. Killing House, The Headhunter, and Curtains. Next we have a shark trilogy, I guess. Toxic Shark. Don't know any of these people. Nice slip cover. And this says Beneath the Mississippi and Croczilla. Get it has to be off the hook. Croczilla. Beneath the Mississippi, Croczilla, and Toxic Shark. Next we have Cal Penn from Harold and Kumar, and also part of the Obama administration. I believe he had some kind of position there. The Girl in the Photographs. Brutal thriller that will make Wes Craven proud. Interesting. A nice slip cover. Actually raised a little bit. Lettering. Wicked, bloody, and creepy as hell. Interesting. I've seen this seen this title before. Just never picked it up before, but I couldn't resist. It's a vertical release. Calpan, the girl in the photographs. And this is like a really bad E.T. knockoff. I think I've seen this, or at least seen the title on Netflix. Freddy, the best friend ever built. So I'm just, it's a low budget E.T. Nice slipcover though. And I believe Kelly Who is in here, I believe. Is that Kelly? I think so, I'm not positive. Freddy, what is this? Nothing. Freddy with the slipcover. Next, we have Killer Within. I got this basically for the slipcover. Actually, this is raised embossed. It's Killer Be Killed. It looks like a sci-fi horror flick. Got a nice little slipcover. Again, a blind buy. This is looks like a 4A release, I believe. That's what that is, 4A. And nice artwork on the disc. Killers Within. Next we have another shark movie. For some reason this one scanned in, don't know why. Another blind buy, don't know any of the people, but it's a shark movie, so can't be half bad. And nice slipcover. Echo Bridge release. And the artwork matches the cover. Frenzy. Did get a lot of nice slip covers this go around though. The Music Box. This is a ITN release. Never heard of them. Slip cover. The Music Box. It's like a low budget horror. Next we have The Church. I know Clint Howard, that's Ron Howard's little brother. Have a nice slip cover here. And never heard of this release either, this distributor. What's this? Is that iEntertainment? Not familiar with them. So another low budget distributor. The Church. Another horror picture, Stillborn, Fear the Unborn. I fear the born. You can hear my born in the other room going off on this PS4. Anywho, nice slip cover. It's a vertical release. It almost looks like the cover of another movie called Unborn. Another horror picture. Stillborn. Next we have Burning Kiss. Again, I just got this for the cover of it. That's what kind of drew me in. Looks like a suspense thriller. It's an Echo Bridge release. It comes with a digital copy. does it come? I don't see a digital copy. Interesting. Burning Kiss. Next, Doe. Only people I know in here is Tatiana Ali from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Mira Sorvino, Paul Sorvino's daughter. And it looks like another suspense thriller. Doe. And it's a lexicon. Never heard of the lexicon. Doe. Next we have Outlawed. I know nobody. I thought I knew him. He looks familiar. Low budget action thriller. Outlawed. For some reason I thought I knew him. Oh, he looked familiar. It's a Vision film release. A lot of small distributors in this batch. Outlawed. Nice slipcover. Next we have the second season of the original Office with Gervais, whatever his name is. What's this? Yeah, interesting. Cool stuff. The Office, the complete second season. And the last of the DVDs, I kept this in the plastic. I thought it was clever. Justice League, Gotham City Breakout with the Legos. And there's a movie in there somewhere. More than likely I'll get it on Blu-ray. I'm not sure if this is the one that's 3D or not. If it is, I'm sure I'll eventually get it though. But Justice League Gotham City original movie. And it's a little promo set. Justice League. So that's for the DVDs. And let's get into the Blu-rays now. Next I have Three Kingdoms. Never heard of this, but I love Sammo Hung. He is probably one of the most graceful, largest martial artists I've ever seen. Maggie Q and Andy Lau. It looks like an epic piece. Three Kingdoms. This is an E1 release. Next I have The Legend of Naga Pearls. And this is an Asian fantasy flick. I love Asian martial arts and fantasy. Legend of Naga Pearls. Nice artwork on the Blu-ray. Next we have Shadow Dancer with Clive Owen and Gillian Anderson of X-Files. And this is a suspense thriller. It's a Magnolia release. Shadow Dancer. Next we have The Killing Season, a combo pack with John Travolta and Robert De Niro. Not a bad flick. It's a suspense thriller. Kind of a different role for Travolta. You have the Blu-ray and you have the DVD. Killing Season. You have Paul Rudd and Steve Coogan, Ideal Home. It's kind of reminding me of a television show back in the 90s or 80s, My Two Dads. Could be something totally different, just kind of get that kind of feel. And you have the Blu-ray and the DVD. Ideal Home. Next we have Shock and Awe. This looks like a suspense drama, possibly. Woody Harrelson, Rob Reiner, Jaden Marlson, and Tommy Lee Jones. Never even heard of this. Looks like some type of military film. It's a vertical release. Next, looks like we have a blatant ripoff of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Help, I Shrunk My Parents. And there's another one in here. Help, I Shrunk My Teacher. So I'm sure these are real direct ripoffs from the Disney movies. Just curious to see what they're like. You have the Blu-ray and the DVD, the digital copy, and the Blu-ray and the DVD. Help, I Shrunk My Parents, and Help, I Shrunk My Teacher. I'm just more really interested in how bad these really are. Next we have the sequel to Skyline. Not a bad sequel, not great. It looks like they didn't have the budget they had for the first movie. But it's interesting sequel beyond Skyline. And who released this? Another vertical release. Quite a few verticals in here I'm noticing. Vertical releases also. El Dorado. This looks like a suspense, possibly thriller. Luke Goss is the only person I recognize in this movie. El Dorado, Temple of the Sun. You can get all the plastic off. You have the Blu-ray and the DVD. Next, very happy to get this. Just, I don't know how many Monkey Kings there are, but I had the first and the third on Blu-ray, and there's another one after that. So at least I have the first three on Blu-ray with Gong Li. I'm very curious about this. The Monkey King seems to be a big thing in Asian culture. I need to actually do some homework and learn a little bit more about that. What the history is behind the Monkey King. And this is a Wilgo USA release. Is that Wilgo? I believe so. Got my glasses on, can't tell. I actually saw this in Walmart last time I was in there for $5. I knew it was way too much. I would never pay $5 for a new Steven Seagal movie. $1 might be too much for it though, but I can stomach $1. It's just another morbidly curious movie. Looks like his hair is drawn on there. I don't know. That hair plugs or weave or what. Attrition. Steven Seagal. We got Donald Sutherland, An American Hangman. A New Kind of Trial. Looks like a suspense drama. Echo Bridge release. Blu-ray and DVD. Sorry about the glare. We have a comedy. Never heard of either one of these. Mistress America with Greta Gerwig and Lola Kirk. And if you've seen any of these, please leave a comment. Let me know if you like them, if they're bad or awful. As the digital copy. Looks like a sci-fi flick with Richard Dreyfuss. I love Richard Dreyfuss from Krippendorf Tribe, of course, Close Encounters, Jaws. He's a quirky type of guy. Stakeout. Astronaut. I had a bootleg copy of this, so I'm upgrading to a Blu-ray. Automata. It's a sci-fi artificial type of movie, sci-fi apocalyptic type of movie. Antonio Banderas. It was just okay. It's interesting, somewhat entertaining, a little slow. Automata. Next, this is like a blatant ripoff of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I believe this is a foreign film because it says it's English dubbed. So I'm just guessing this is maybe the foreign version of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Adventures at the Chocolate Factory. And hopefully it doesn't feature Jeffrey Dahmer. Adventures at the Chocolate Factory. We have a action picture. Got my man Danny Trejo, Kelly Hu, and the Baldwin that no one talks about, Billy Baldwin. Maximum Impact. And nice slip cover. And who released this? Hollywood Storm, is that the name of the release? I can't read it. Maximum Impact. Here we have only person I recognize is Juliette Lewis. Grayson Gabriel sounds familiar. The Anthem of a Teenage Prophet. Nice subcover. I'm assuming it's like a coming of age movie. Echo Bridge release. And you have the Blu-ray and the DVD. The Anthem of a Teenage Prophet. You have Dark of Night. This is like a suspense thriller. You have Marissa Tomei, Timothy Oliphant of, what's that Fox show? Justice? I can't think of the name. I can't think of the name of the show. It used to be, I used to like a television show. Don't recognize the other two people. Dark was the night. It's an Echo Bridge release. Nice slip cover. The Blu-ray and the DVD. Dark of Night. And winding down to the end, High Voltage. David Arquette's the only person I recognize in there. It's like a sci-fi type of picture. See if I can get this out with one hand. High Voltage includes digital copy. Oh, I guess this is the digital copy itself. Huh. Interesting. And the Blu-ray. Oh, High Voltage is actually the name of a rock group. So this might be Revenge is Worth Dying For. Okay, it's more of a suspense thriller. High Voltage. A nice slipcover. And actually got this on DVD, hoping that I can get it on Blu-ray. Humanity Bureau. I like Nicolas Cage, a sci-fi, futuristic type of picture. You can't run from your past. If you're sheltered at home, you can't run in your present right now, though. But Humanity Bureau. And the last one from my Dollar Tree pickup, Christina Ricci and John Cusack in Distorted. Don't fear the lies, fear the truth. This is like a suspense thriller. I haven't even heard of this. I didn't know they did a movie together. Just lets you know how many movies that they make that you never hear of. Distorted. You have the Blu-ray and the DVD copy. And this is my July Dollar Tree pickup. You know what's coming next. Give me a second and let me get these things out of the plastic. Hold on. Okay, I have everything laid out and ready to be put back in its proper place. I appreciate you guys' patience and hanging out with me. I had a great day hanging out with my boy and just picking up some movies. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. Like, share, subscribe. If nothing else, give me the big thumbs up. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Peace.